Hey there, welcome to another random room. Today we're in the Doorless Hold competition, contest compilation, which was a contest run in 2007. And, yep, we're in the Aumtlich Gardens, twice north, once east. I did record this already, but I forgot to turn the microphone on, so I'm just going to tell you what I went through. And then we'll have a look at the scores. So, first thing to note is that in this room you are swordless, so you are forced to enter facing east. You can't enter from down here because even if you can escape down here, which you can, I'm pretty sure. I think you get you're going to get frozen trying to get out, so you're stuck. So you got to enter from this way, and we've got to do this little dance to get through. We have to dodge the Aumtlich beans as much as we can. We have to start on this side because if we enter on the others, there's going to be two beams, which is not going to be good enough to get us out. There is a couple ways of doing this. We can do that. There was a way of doing this. I did find a way of doing this. It's not fast though. I thought I found a way of doing this. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. It was we turn here. Now we step. Now we turn all the way around, and now we escape. But that's pretty slow. It's a 48 to get out. Actually, the quicker way is we can do this. That gives us a 46 to have to be escaping. But we can also let the Slayer kill one or both of the tar babies. And then we're escaping on a 45, and the Slayer's closer behind us. Now, the way you can do this is you can maneuver the Slayer into there with your sword, which is pretty slow. You can use the tunnels to get the Slayer to come in, but the quickest way involves not using this tunnel at all. If I can do this properly. How do I do this? We do it like this. So the problem is we can't move across to. Yeah, we either have to like turn around like this and then come across and then. What are you doing? You're not even coming in. Okay, I guess you don't even do that. You got to sit on here and convince the Slayer to step on the arrow. We can do it like this. That's the quickest way. It doesn't involve coming over here. Because, the Slayer is north. If the Slayer is facing... yeah, we can get the Slayer in like this, but then we do have to use the tunnel. So if we can convince the Slayer to get in facing north, that is the best. We gotta... hang on, we gotta face this way. Okay, now we do the same thing again. The Slayer is relatively... well, he's somewhat, what do I want to say, rotationally symmetric.
sword up, little man.
We got to be careful how we do this. Okay, and then the fastest way of doing this part... Oh, hang on, let's... We've got to do that again. The fastest way of doing this was to delay the Slayer one turn. We use the Aumtlich to turn around quickly. We need to delay one turn just so the Slayer's hook is not here, otherwise we can't get out. And if we come down like here, he'll step into there. Then we come down here, we face that way, and then we leave. I forgot what the score was, but that should be the same as what I found. 180. Yeah, 180. Alright, so let's take a look at the history. Oh, I just need to bring that up. Okay, I've just opened that up. There we go. So yeah, you can see I found a 180 while I was playing before. That's today. But yeah, so there was 2008, got brought down to 195 by Remlin. 2015 down to 186 by PMIT. And then yeah, today, a 180. So let's just look through the demos. It took me a while to realize that I didn't need to use these tunnels. But these scores both do that. So this is the slow way out. The Slayer's also one step behind here, which I think also makes a difference. That's a bit awkward. But yeah, getting the Slayer to do that is just, yeah, efficient. Okay, and then yeah, you can also do it this way. I think this ended up being a little bit slower. This is sort of the standard Slayer pushing method. But yeah, you can also do it facing north, which I don't think I realized until playing this room. That's the 186. I think the only difference here is that the Slayer turned his hook a couple more times on each of these corners. Yeah, I think I had one less pair of turns from the Slayer. So it's like six turns to save. And this ended up being the same as what I ended up finding. Yeah, that's interesting though. Yeah, the Slayer's scared of B-throw facing this way. I guess maybe it's just harder to get into that situation, although maybe not. Yeah, I think that's something just to remember for next time. Sort of have to do that. Like if you want to end up facing a different way, then facing orthogonally might be better. Anyway, this is my 180. Yep. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Was quite a long episode, but yeah, I guess we're getting the short and sweet version. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.